Welcome. This is my second part of my 2 video instruction how to record and edit your own screencast. So in this screencast I want to show you how you can edit your recorded screencast using the very good video editor called OpenShot. First of all, we need to install OpenShot, and it's normally not within the Ubuntu repositories, so we need to go to the OpenShot website, find the instructions for adding the PPA, and here are the instructions. We simply need to copy each line and paste them to our LX terminal here. Hit enter. Copy the second line. That will update our database of files that we can, or packages that we can install, and then copy our last command line option here that will simply install the OpenShot video editor. I hope everything is working. You see 61 megabyte on a fresh or free newly installed Lubuntu system. This video editor allows you not to only cut your video but also add effects to your video, and works with some transitions and some nice special graphics effects. So I think it's now installed. And I hope I can work now with it. So you can find, after installation, you can find it under the menu, sound and video, and there it is, OpenShot video editor. And this is the basic layout of the default window. So the first thing that we need to do is simply copy our screencast to the project files. So I simply drag this over here, and now I have one video in my project files. I can now drag a second file, like this PNG file, over to my project, and then I will drag this PNG file on the timeline on track 2, for example. I can zoom in the timeline to see a little bit more of my clip I added. Then I will click and drag this file on my second timeline, on my second track in the timeline. That's because I want to make a transition between the first one and the second one here. So I go to transitions and we'll choose the dissolve effect here, and we'll add it right between track 1 and track 2. And you can see the direction goes from track 2 to track 1. This is not what I want. I wanted direction from track 2 to track, from the track above to the track down here. So track 2 to track 1. I simply right click and say switch direction, and I need to make the dissolve effect a little bit smaller so that it fits the end of my first clip, so the track 2 here. So now I want to play it back. I simply go to the right time in the timeline, press play, and you can see the effect, the dissolve effect here. So this is how easy it is to edit a screencast with OpenShot, but this is not everything that OpenShot offers me. I have some effects here also, so I can make my video black and white if I want to, blur it out, brightness, burn it to the burnt TV effect. I have some other effects here, distort effect, echo effect for sounds, for example, and gamma, change the gamma glow effect, invert, mirror effect if I want to. So there are lots of effects here. and they are really nice. And one little tool that's also very interesting is a tool to create a title. So I go to title, new title, and this will open up my title editor, and I want to make an outro title. So I will choose here one of the templates. I have a Creative Commons template here, for example, and now I can edit here, give my template a name, ending, and then set the text of this template. This would say Lubuntu, what is it? I think it's the record my desktop. Record my desktop. Give it an author name here and a license, of course. Hit apply. Then you see here the preview, and hit apply next time, and then under project files you'll find this new title. It's an SVG file, so it can scale up and down, and I will bring this to the end of my video. And I want a nice effect, dissolve effect again. Now this dissolve effect goes from track 1 to track 2, so the direction is okay. The length should be there. And now play it back. And have a lot of fun. And you see, it's quite good. So when I'm ready and done with my editing, I can save the project file for later editing, for example. Clicking here, I can set a project name, a project folder where the file or the project will be saved. The project length here I can set, and the profile. You can see the profile here. So the profile will set the widths and heights, aspect ratio, frame rate, and pixel ratio. I will choose dvpal or better HDB. So this is nice. Save it, and I can export the whole video by pressing this render or export button here, and it will give me a small dialog where I can choose a profile. For example, there are Blu-ray, DVD, several devices like Apple TV, Nokia, NHD or Xbox 360, but I will choose web as I'm exporting to web, and I will say there's no Blip TV, but I think YouTube HD will work out. Video profile, yeah, HD V 720 25p will work. Quality, of course, high. You want high quality. And as you can see, I'm missing some codecs here. I have some advanced options here also. I can set my video format here, so my container format if I want to. I can set my video codec. Here you can see all the codecs that I've installed right now. And audio settings, of course, as well. So let's try to save it as an Octavia Vorbis, so that will work. HD and high, so this will work. Hit export, and then it will start exporting, and you can see here on my desktop I got a new file. So this is basically the OpenShot video editor, and these are some basic effects and transitions and editing options I showed you right now. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.